Up top and just that, it's DUTCHdinero you're representing for DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV. Please remember, share, like, subscribe, tell a friend about Yasso, cause a Yasso, nice. Yes, my fam, me there, chillax, a peel back, a wall back, a vibe. Yeah, man, me there, man, everything good, everything nice, everything cookie, everything alright. You know what I mean? I hope everything is fine with you as well. You know what I mean? Yes, my fam, me there. My last video was the if only trap, right? So you can go into your YouTube search and type DUTCHdinero the if only trap, or the if only trap DUTCHdinero, right? So by typing DUTCHdinero at the front or at the end of the topic, you will find the video much quicker, sometimes even without scrolling too much, right? So the if only trap, right? So my fam, me there. Today's topic is take the high road. My fam, take the high road is always a good term and is a big term, because sometimes in life you got to just take the high road. Sometimes you got to just take the next road, and sometimes the next road is the high road. Because you see in life, my fam, sometimes you meet up on some people, sometimes you meet up in some situations where you got to be the man or you got to be the woman and walk away, or you got to be the man or be the woman and state your claim, right? Justly, right? Yeah. So you got to learn how to take the high road. You know what I mean? Taking the high road doesn't mean that you will always end up the winner, and taking the high road doesn't mean that you will always end out the loser, right? Because in some situations nobody wins, nobody loses. You know what I mean? And in some situation it's not a winning thing or a losing thing, right? So in some situations it's not about who wins or who loses. You know what I mean? You just know that in this situation, the way I feel, I should just take the high road and leave it at that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. So my fam, when me I go there now, we are going to go another one here and make you understand how to take the high road a little better, right? So take the high road. Paul and Barnabas had traveled and ministered together, encouraged one another, endured persecution side by side, and won many to Christ. But even the best relationships can go weary, and they were no exception. Tempers flared, and there they ended up going separate ways. Paul and Barnabas never intended to hurt each other. They were both good men, and God's kingdom was their top priority. God chose Paul to bring the gospel to the Gentiles, and the Bible calls Barnabas a good man, full of the Holy Spirit and faith. Both agreed on the major issue, namely revisiting those churches where they'd ministered earlier, They just differed on how to go about it. Barnabas wanted to take John. Paul didn't. He wanted to take Silas. And it often happens that we agree on what needs to be done but differ and how to accomplish it. Natasha Robinson says it's important to recognize when God brings a relationship to a close and not try to turn seasonal people into lifelong friendships. When He sends certain people into your life, He doesn't intend them to become permanent partners. Yet, because you love them and get attached, it's hard to let go, even when it's time. When you part company, make a clean break and don't let anger make you sin. We are emotional creatures. It's easy to get bitter and want to tell your side of the story and consequently end up causing division. Speak the truth in love. Refuse to badmouth the other person, and God will honor you. Even if they speak out against you, God knows and He'll handle it. Up top and just that, it's DUTCHdinero you're representing for DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV. Please remember, share, like, subscribe. Tell your friend them about Yasso. Cause Yasso, nice. Yes, my fam, me there. So, we're there upon the topic here. And the topic is, take the high road. My fam, sometimes as we were discussing earlier, and you heard the passage, right? Take the high road. Sometimes God put people in your life and you might get too clingy. You might get too attached and you feel like this person will be here forever. But yes, the person could be here forever, But at the same time, it will be a person that you will see every day. Sometimes it is a person that you will see every day and know, but the friendship has to break. You know what I mean? Because sometimes birds of a feather flock together, right? Sometimes that is situation. Sometimes people choose not to be your friends anymore. You know what I mean? And not every friendship is a lifelong friendship, and not every relationship is a lifelong relationship, right? People have different thoughts and thinking, people have different minds, even in the workplace, my fam. Sometimes you employ a worker and the worker is going on good, going on fine, but the worker now get a better opportunity and decide to leave. And you might be thinking, wow, can I raise his tab? What can I do to keep this worker, because this worker is a good worker? But guess what happened now? The work that you hire him to do, right? He is overqualified, underqualified, overqualified for that job, right? So he is in the job knowing that his qualification can take him higher place or take her higher place, and the type of money that they are going to pay him or her for the new job, you can't afford to pay that money, because that money, paying him or her that money, would wreck your company and mash up your business. You know what I mean? So what you have to do, you have to just let go of the situation, wish the person well, you know what I mean? And if you want to continue being friends, you can still call them or they still call you, but you have to know how to break relationships. You have to know how to break friendship, especially when you are making a move away from the friendship, away from the relationship, or the person is making a move away from the friendship or away from the relationship you have together. You have to learn how to let go and how to make a clean break, right? So, my fam, more you hit me up in the comment box. Let me know what you think about this one. You ever have a friend for over years and the friend just stop contacting you, just stop talking to you, or for some reason you have to opt out of the relationship or the friendship because the person is on a different track than you. The person is becoming different from you, so you have to now take the high road and leave the relationship alone, right? So my fam, hit me up in the comment box and let me know what you think about this one, right? So my fam, my next video will be about speak positively, right? Speak positively. Speak positively. You can go into your YouTube search and type DUTCHdinero speak positively or speak positively DUTCHdinero and you will find that video. But before you type DUTCHdinero speak positively part 1 or speak positively DUTCHdinero part 1, right? Speak positively DUTCHdinero part 1 DUTCHdinero or DUTCHdinero speak positively part 1, right? So that's correct, right? So my fam, that topic will be a 4-part topic, right? That topic will be a 4-part topic because as you hear the topic, speak positively. So you know today's topic is take the high road, right? So in taking the high road, you try to be the bigger person coming out of a situation, meaning that you are the more disciplined and you are more respectful and respectable coming out the situation, right? You don't let others lead you astray and lead you into doing things that you don't really want to do. You know what I mean? So you have to learn how to take the high road, right? So hit me up in the comment box, my fam. Me there. Up top.